Okay, listen. This doesn't normally happen, but it's happened. It's technology. It's going to be what it is. We are here. It better work this time. What it is, it's going to work. And that's just what it's going to be. Okay? We're here. We're here. Hopefully, last time we wasn't live on Facebook for a second. Then we wasn't live on YouTube. I definitely see that we're live on YouTube. I'm assuming maybe Facebook won't start until the scheduled time, but hopefully it will pick up soon. Not quite sure. I ended this live because the Facebook live wasn't working. No, the YouTube live initially wasn't working. And then, oh no, we're here. All right, we're good to go. We on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Let me see if we're on YouTube. Let me just check. I definitely see that we're on Facebook. Let's see if we on. Are we? I think we're on. Okay, yeah. Let me add the link. Let me add the link to for you guys to join. Okay, now we're back in motion. At least I think this is it. Let me see, child. Let me see. Okay. Are we live? Is this still live? I don't know if this is live. Whoo, child. Tonight is tonight in. Tonight is tonight in. I'm trying to see where. Whew, okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. The chat. Okay, okay. All right. So I'm about to pin it. Whoo, child. Okay. Back to our regular scheduled program. Hey, y'all. Tony One and Oza. Have good Wi-Fi. Have good light. Everybody. Only coming on stuff if want to be a highlight. No videos come down. Kendra G, that's me. I'm not reliable or liable for anybody you meet. Whoever you meet is on you, boo. We had some mishaps, but I don't worry about the past. I'm all about the present, and we in the present right now. So let's start. Let's start. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's try. Let's see what this is. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, baby. We can't hear you, sweetheart. Okay, get it together, and then we'll come back to you. But I got people waiting, so you gotta have it together. Hello?
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, girl. What's
Oh,
your name,
you are so
baby?
gorgeous. You are so gorgeous. I just have to say that. I love you.
I love you back, boo. What's your name,
Mhm.
honey?
Valentina.
Valentina. Okay, where you
Yeah.
calling me from?
I am in Georgia.
Georgia. What do you do for a living?
I am a clinical laboratory scientist. So I work in the lab.
Okay, you have any children?
I have two.
How old are your kids?
My oldest will be 14 next month, and my youngest is 10.
Okay. Both by the same man?
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, your light just went out. Oh, there
Sorry.
you go. What's your zodiac? Oh, how old are you?
34.
34. And what's your zodiac sign?
I am Aquarius.
Aquarius. Let's do it. Valentina. That's interesting. I never heard that before. Valentina, Georgia, scientist, two kids, 14 and 10. And she's an Aquarius, 34 years old. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
So I have my notes here.
Got a
I
notes. I love when
am
you come with a notebook.
No, because I've been waiting on my husband for a while, so I know exactly what I want. I want someone that is wanting marriage, fun, ambitious, understands entrepreneurship, because I do have a business as well, or desires to understand it. That's family oriented, puts God first. Someone that is mentally, emotionally, and financially stable, supportive. Which I really want someone that when I have my bad days, that's gonna encourage me, just as I would do him. Um, Someone that is going to be a leader, a great personality, funny, doesn't have to take life too serious, a foodie because I love food. Um, Great temperament, loyal, honest, a good communicator, someone who is just as much into me as I will be into them.
Okay. Real quick, you say you want someone that's ready to get married. Why didn't you marry the man you had two kids by?
We were on two different pages. Um, to me, the relationship ran its course. After so much stuff has transpired in a relationship, sometimes it never goes back to what you wished it to be or thought it would be. So,
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
deal breakers are someone that's controlling, a bad attitude, selfish, um, explosive temper, easily angered, still in their whole phase, comfortable with being complacent, uh, insecure, unmotivated, bad teeth, bad hygiene.
Bad teeth, bad hygiene. Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Um, Not in particular. Like, as long as he's a decent looking man, that's not a thing for me. I just want someone that's gonna treat me right.
Okay. Does he gotta make a certain amount of money?
Um, I would say 75,000.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No.
No. So you don't want more kids. So that means he has to have kids already.
Yes.
Okay. What's the age range you want to date?
So I'm 34, so I'd like to date a little older, maybe 39 to 55.
Okay. All right, boo. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right.
So we working with y'all. I could. Okay. Like you're in great shape.
Yeah, I'm petite.
He said, "Oh, she's petite." So Valentina is her name. Georgia. Do you want the guy to be in Georgia?
Preferably not.
Oh, oh no. So you'll relocate.
I will.
Okay. She's a scientist. Aquarius, 34, two kids. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was a few months ago, and that ended because when we initially got together, he knew I didn't want any more kids, and he said he didn't want kids, and then he changed his mind. And it's an absolute no for me. I'm not having any more kids.
That's an absolute no for you. Child, that's an absolute no. Okay. So he has to really already have his kids if that's what his desire is.
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'll choose not to answer that question.
Okay. Why do you think you're single?
I think I am single because I have a I'll figure it out or I'll do it myself type of mindset. I don't allow people to help me. And I know that that is considered like a trauma response or whatever. But it's just hyper independence.
Hyper independence. Okay.
Mhm.
Are you willing to work on that?
I am. I actually am. I go to therapy and stuff. I think everybody should do therapy. So I go to therapy and try to work through what I find are flaws or things that were brought up to me from other people.
So, what are your three flaws?
Procrastinating is one. I would say placing my values and expectations on other people. So me expecting them to be the type of person I am. Or, I get really traumatized, I would say, like when someone does something to me that I know I would absolutely never do to them or say something to them that I know I absolutely wouldn't do to them. But that is my fault because I can't place my values and expectations on other people. And the last one, I would say, like I said before, the hyper independence.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, boo?
Ooh, girl. Because I am ambitious. I'm an encourager. I'm a wife. I know I'm a wife. Um, you know, Everything that a wife is supposed to do for a man, that's what I do. I'll have the dinner on the table, baby. When he's coming home, it's gonna be hot on the table, honey. His bath will be ran, them clothes gonna be washed, the house will be kept. But more importantly, like I said before, I've been preparing for my husband for a while. I pray for my husband every day. So he'll have a prayerful wife. someone that when he's going through hard times, someone that he can lean on. Because I think a lot of times men take on this role that they can't be vulnerable with us. And that's not true. You're supposed to be able to be vulnerable with your person. That is the one person that they should be able to be vulnerable with. And I think society has just created an environment for them to not feel comfortable being in that space. So yeah, but yeah, that's all.
I got you. I want to just ask you this. I would like to, because I think I've seen it a couple times in the comments, and I just want to get your response to it because I love your answer about you being a wife. This is not a requirement from all men. It's not a
Mhm.
requirement. So your husband probably will obviously have to fit outside of this. But some will say, well, men are looking for wives, but they also want to have a baby with
Mhm.
their wife. And I have seen a couple of men, like a lot of them, not all, but lately, the men that you guys describe as in character, they want to have children. So, what would you say to that? Like, okay, you're a wife, but you don't want to have a baby by your husband.
I don't think it's in particular that don't want to have one with my husband. I was a mom at 20. I'm 34. I didn't get that opportunity that most people had in their younger years to travel and explore and live life. I was a mom young. So I kind of want to do that with my husband. That's why I would prefer someone that does have kids and doesn't want any more kids because at this point, I have a 14-year-old and almost 11-year-old. They're pretty much independent. So I want to travel. I want to make those memories with my husband. And to be honest, at 34, I only have one more year before I'm considered a high risk pregnancy. So I don't think that that would be logical because 1 year, if I meet someone now, you're saying dating for a minimum of a year to 2 years before you get engaged. Engaged by the time we get married, I'll be almost 40.
Okay. I'm happy you responded. Thank you so much.
You're
All
welcome.
right, let's do it, boo. Valentina. Oh, what was your age range? You're 34. What's the age range?
39 to 54, 55.
You go to 55.
Yes.
Okay, so 34 to 55. And how can the guy reach out to you?
You can reach out to me on Instagram. My handle is growth underscore and underscore prosperity 89.
Prosperity 89. Let's do it, Valentina. That's interesting. I've never heard that name before.
Thank you.
Georgia scientist, 2 kids, 14 and 10. She's 34 and Aquarius. And let's see how it goes. Keep me posted, boo.
I will. Thank you.
All right, bye,
Love you.
baby. Love you back, baby girl. Bye, baby. I saw a couple things. First of all, I didn't say all. I said some. I didn't say all men are going to want their wives to have children because that's obviously not the case. But I'm on every show. Okay. Besides the ones that Zach did, 90% of my shows I have been the host. So you guys might see clips here and there. You might watch shows here and there. But a lot of times the men that you describe a character, children is something that is big to them. And again, not all. I didn't say all. I just said some, most, or whatever the case may be. So I'm happy she responded. So if that conversation is had in the comments, we have her response. It's that simple. We can have conversations over here, people. We grown ass people. Okay? All right, let's keep going. I got a guy. Let's get a guy. Hello?
Hello.
Are you
How you
combing
doing, Miss
your beard?
Kendra? Yeah.
What's
My
happening?
bad.
What's your
How you
name? Oh,
doing?
you got the email written out.
Yeah, Montre, James Montre. Yeah. How you
What's your name?
doing? James.
James.
James Montre. I go by
James.
my middle name. Montre.
You want me to call you Montre?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, Montre. Montre, where you calling me from, babe?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas?
Yeah, but I'm originally from Louisiana. I'm a Louisiana native.
Okay, but you live in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
I want to see if our light is good. Can I see you good in this light? I can't see. Is your light good? I'm trying to see you in the light to make
I
sure
can
it's
see
clear.
me. I
You can
can
see
see
you
me
good?
pretty well.
I
Yeah.
have a big bright light. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Because my light is so bright, I can always see everybody clear during the live, but after I can't. All right, Montre Houston, how old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Oh, you want to
Yeah.
keep combing your beard? That's the goal.
Oh, my bad.
Montre, what do you do for a living?
I'm in the trucking industry right now. I just got off the road. I'm finally moved in town, so I got me something local now.
Okay, keep the phone so your head's not cut off. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so Montre, Houston, Texas, trucking industry, 33. Do you have any children?
Nah, I ain't got no kids. I'm down to zero on that.
Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
Uh, Ver Libra. I call it a Ver Libra because I was born on the cusp of. And I was born at 9:45 at night, so the moon was in Virgo and halfway into Libra, so I say Ver Libra.
Because when you was born, the moon was in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Montre, Houston, Texas, trucking industry, no kids, 33 Libra. What kind of woman you looking for, babe?
Um, Intelligent woman, with some good sense, good head on the shoulders. She ain't out here on all that hoochie mama pound town crap. Um, natural beauty. I love a woman with natural beauty. I don't like all the weave all the time. It's cool, but sometimes tone it down. Do your natural thing from time to time. Really not into no makeup. Like I prefer a woman that does those things in moderation. But majority, someone with a good head on their shoulders that got a good sense about themselves, self-respect, know how to carry themselves as a lady. Just somewhere in there. But it seems like with the vibrations and frequencies that's going out in the music now, it's like everybody draw towards the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But I still got faith in some good women out there, though. I know it is.
Okay, you said the
Yeah.
music is making the women go through foolishness?
Not only the women, the youngsters too. You know what I'm saying? With the shooting and the killing and everywhere you go, everybody want to turn up and be thugs and all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So it's out. It ain't just it's a whole what's the word, programming going on. Like they say, like you seen they clone Tyrone on Netflix.
I did watch it actually.
Yeah. So yeah, somebody that's aware, somebody that's into, that know what's going on out here in the world. You feel me?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Montre, so what are your deal breakers, honey?
Somebody that's not on the same level. It'd be a lot of beautiful women out here, but sometimes their mind just don't be on the same frequency. Like if I'm telling you, I want you to take these herbs, and you got a cold and you feeling fuzzy or whatever. I want to put you on these herbs, and you're like, no, I'm gonna take the Mucinex. I'm gonna take the Mucinex. This, that, and the third, and I hate all that. I really can't get down with somebody that that's in that mind frame. And more than one kid, I don't have any kid personally, so I think the most I can handle is one kid. I prefer a woman with no kids, so we can start our own family. I always wanted my first kid to be by a woman that has no kids, so we can share that experience together. Bringing a child into the world. What else? Hmm. Um. I got a handful of them, but yeah, I just roll with those right now. Do you say you need one more?
No, I'm just asking you. They're your deal breakers. There's not
Yeah.
a certain set amount unless you have a set amount.
Yeah. But yeah, that just that right there. So
Okay,
yeah.
let's keep. Does she have to look a certain way, Montre?
Yeah, like I say, I prefer in a natural state. I don't really like all that extra, all that extra makeup. Like, I want to see you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? I want to embrace your beauty. I don't want to be uh coming home from a late night or having fun. We out somewhere and you sweating makeup off and all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just I don't discriminate on height. I do a tall woman. I do a short woman.
How tall are
Hell,
you?
I'm 6'3".
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I'm 6'3".
six
So
three. That's a good
I
height
do
on this show.
yeah. I do a tall woman. I do somebody taller than me. As long as she got a good head on the shoulders and she where I want her to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind at all. Yeah.
What about money? Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
Um, I prefer to make I prefer to make a good range of money, but more so someone with a wise mind frame of managing money and is good with money, and someone that can help me elevate myself as far as learning how to manage money, and dealing with things like investing into stuff, starting a business, stuff like that. I'm trying to elevate and get on a good level like that. So I prefer a woman that know how to is good with managing money, that's creative in her ideal, so in her ideology, and just somebody that just that got a good financial literacy, because it ain't all about the money. You know what I'm saying? To me personally, I'm one of those guys where it ain't all about the money. It's about your integrity and your dignity and what you stand on, your morals and your principles, and stuff like that. You feel me?
Got you. Let's do the
Yeah.
Kendrick and Montre.
Uh, let me see if I can get this camera. Now the light. I know that light behind me, but man, let me see. I'm
That's better.
tall. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
tall. Somewhere up in there.
All right.
Good height.
Montre, when was your last relationship?
About 2.5 years ago.
When, honey?
2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Shit, last week.
Last week. What's up with this woman?
She cool. She got a good personality, but some things, still ain't there.
Why you
I'm a
say
man.
that?
I mean, shit. I'll be honest. I'm gonna just be real. Shit. I got a lot of sexual energy. She, she not fucked up, spiritually. So, man, look, hold up. Oh, what my shit is, buddy? See, I don't take Viagra. I be on some real shit. I be on, look, the herb right here. It's called Tomcat Ali. This for all y'all males out there that's having problems in that area. I don't have no problem personally, but I still take it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a natural Viagra. It helps stimulate you and get you going and all that. So I be having a lot of sexual energy, and sometimes, when the opportunity presents itself, I'm not gonna turn it down. I'm just being real. And that's just real.
So basically, the women. So I'm not okay. So why can't you settle down with this woman? What's wrong with her in order for her to be one of the women that you can settle down with?
I don't know, I feel like she still got a lot of growing to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So the women that you said are your deal breakers, you can still have sex with them though.
Nah. Hell nah. See, she's in a good range. She's in a good range, but it's just me personally. I'm not the one to just jump into a relationship. No, my last relationship taught me a whole lot. I had to sit back and do a lot of observing, and yeah, I learned within the last 2.5 years. I've been learning a lot about how to handle situations differently, and just be more efficient with how I step to a relationship. So I mean, it's just we just, we just really, getting into things. So it's like, you know, just because you having sex, or just because she gave you some, one time, whatever, is like, it don't make her, candidate for, girlfriend. So, or your woman. So, I'm just trying to play my cards right. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's a lot of crazy women out here. Just because a motherfucker give you something don't mean nothing. You'll be caught up in fucking around and dealing with a stalker, all kind of craziness or foolishness, and you know how it is, Mackenzie. You know these stories you out here, you see out
Well,
here.
you know what? Yes, and I do talk to women about that often. Like, make sure you get what you desire out of a relationship. Like, if you want to be in a relationship, y'all, you need to have that conversation before sex, because sex doesn't always lead to a relationship. But this is what I don't like, the opposite of that. That's the woman's responsibility. I also think men do have a responsibility to either A, be very honest, so let the woman know, this may go there, but this doesn't mean
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
my
I'm
girlfriend
always
now.
honest. I'm always honest. I definitely am a
But wait, one
straightforward
more thing, one
person.
more thing, one more thing I want to say. But then sometimes men will come up here and they'll give me all these deal breakers, how women are this, women are that, but then they will still have sex with that woman. So I can't respect that too.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm a very straightforward person. You know what I'm saying? And she don't really, like I told you, she don't really fall in some those deal breaker categories. But at the same time, I'm trying to, because I have a habit in my past relationships with moving too fast. You know, and like I said, I only been out here in Houston a couple months, and I met her. It's been about a month or so. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not enough time to be putting labels on anything.
Yeah,
So
no labels on, but you can have sex with her and there's no labels. I think that's
yeah,
backwards.
man, look, no, it ain't. We all human beings,
No,
and,
well,
and, and we
listen, it's not.
single,
Here's
and sometimes as a man, you gonna want to get your rocks off. I ain't gonna sit here and stunt like on some saint, on some all that, man. I'm being real. Sometimes you gotta get your rocks off. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
I
You
say
know?
this. This is in the benefit of the man and the woman if she's on the same page. Now, if she wants something more, this is not in a benefit for her. Because, like you said, she will become emotionally attached. It's called oxytocin. When you have sex, it's a sexual,
Agree. Yeah.
yeah,
Agree.
like that
Yeah.
is released. That is why women become crazy over men you shouldn't become crazy from, because after sex, it's called oxytocin. But if but for men, it could be the opposite. A man could probably be really into you and then have sex with you and then no longer be into you and may not want a relationship and can function better than the woman. So I just think that women, for the women's benefit, and that's only if she wants a relationship. But we got to keep going. What are your three flaws, Montre? We don't got that much more time.
Uh, I feel like I could do better in a lot of areas. Honestly, man, I look at my dad and I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be like this nigga here, man. That nigga here. But that's a whole nother story. That nigga, that's something else. But yeah, I'm just trying. I'm trying to do better. In a lot of areas, honestly, Miss Kendra.
Baby, what are
I'm
your
one.
three
I'm
flaws?
one.
Because I don't got that much time now, Montre. I'm
Uh,
trying to roll with you, but I got to
damn,
stop
I
you.
can't. Being too affectionate sometimes. And sometimes being too caring, because seems like nowadays you can't be too caring. You have to really kind of like be hard on people now. Sometimes it seems like because it's a lot of nonsense going on. But and I don't know. I'll just go with those two. Yeah.
You only got two flaws.
I got some flaws.
What's
Yeah,
the
I got some
third one? This is not a hard question.
third flaw. I'm kind of uh
Full of yourself. I'm gonna give it to you. Full of yourself.
Nah,
Why would a
nah,
woman
nah.
full of
I'm not
yourself?
full of
Why would a
myself.
woman?
Nah, I'm not. I'm
Why?
not.
Come over
I'm
here.
not.
You come in here. Your chest out. You coming in here like.
This how. This how. I'm just.
Baby,
I'm just in the house chilling.
Why
I
would a
just
woman
come
be
from
like?
outside and working out. I just came from off a walk. But yeah, I feel like I'm a very good leader, and I'm very productive in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm very. I'm not one to be out here BSing and on all this hot boy, nonsense. I'm one who see beyond, what's going on. Like, yeah, I'm like, and I feel like, I'm in a good space in my life for as, my mental. You feel me? So, and my spirituality. So it's like, yeah, I definitely a good, provider. Leadership skills. Somebody that has emotional intelligence. You feel me? I'm not one to be, my emotions all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I could do a lot of good for somebody, for a woman that's on the same page as me, and we can both do a lot of good for each other if we on that same level.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Montre. How can we reach out to you, sweetheart?
I'm on Instagram, Montre the East God. That's MONTRETEAGOD.
Do you have your
THA.
email listed
Yeah, yeah.
for your contact?
Yeah, yeah. That's my old one. That's my old one, James Monroe.
So that's not even the
Yeah,
email.
yeah, that's my old one. My bad. But the new one is just James Montre. We just put that a TRE with that ROE at in my middle name, Montre.
What was your age range? You're 33.
Somewhere in 29 and 35, 35, 36.
Does she have to be in Houston?
Nah, not necessarily.
Okay. All right, Montre, we
No.
gotta go, boo.
Thank you.
All right. Bye,
All right.
boo. Woo, child. Yes, I am tired. And y'all know we had to start this show a few times tonight. So let's try. Let's see who this is. Hello?
Hey, Kendra.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready. I'm sorry, I was in the living room. I'm getting some better light.
Hi.
Hello.
That's your first time here?
Yes.
That's the nose ring?
Yes, it is a nose ring.
What's your name, baby?
Naomi.
Naomi, where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Houston, but I'm originally from Chicago.
Where do you live?
In Houston, Texas.
Okay. You just saw Montre. I think he's in Houston. We'll leave it at okay. How old
Yes,
are you,
ma'am.
Naomi?
I'm 24.
24. What you do for a living?
I work at the hospital, RN.
RN. Do you have any children?
No.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. You said you're from Chicago.
Yes.
So this is Naomi from Chicago, but lives in Houston. 24, Pisces. There's an RN, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
I'm looking for someone who loves God first and foremost because I'm recently getting back into church and my spirituality. So first and foremost, he has to serve God. He has to be established, have to have some type of career, has to have something going for himself. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Simple.
Okay.
Mm.
What are your deal breakers?
Ooh, liars. I don't like liars. And I'm gonna just be very honest. I don't do baby mamas. So if you got kids, I'm not really interested in that at all. Yeah, no.
No. So no kids.
No kids.
Okay. All right. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, he really doesn't. Just make sure that you take care of yourself as far as like hygiene wise. Yeah. Just don't stink. Smell good. Yeah.
Okay. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I would say like around 75,000.
Okay. 75K. What's the age range, Naomi? You're 24.
I would say 23 to 35.
23 to 35. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
I don't know how I'm finna sit this phone up because I'm in the process of moving. I'm moving into a home, so I don't know how I'm gonna set this up, Lord. And now look, before y'all get on here talking crazy, I got titties. I'm telling y'all now, they big. So I know how the cousins be in the comments trying to be funny. I don't even care. But let me hurry up and do this. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to set it up, child. Okay. Is it set up okay?
Okay.
I got on
Let's
short.
see.
Yeah, I got
Do
on
you have
short.
on a bra?
I don't know.
Why don't you have on a bra?
No, because I was pretty much packing comfortable. No, I didn't put on the bra.
I mean, that's fine, and I understand. But I think that do y'all? I mean, you do know my show is like it's more than going out the house because you're gonna be in everybody's house. So I think what happens is I'm not saying you gotta be coming down here like dressed down to the ground, but the cousins is gonna just say you can have a big chest, but they're gonna say where you bra at.
Right, yeah. And that makes sense, and it's okay for them to feel that way and think that way. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, and I'm just being honest.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Naomi, when was your last relationship?
Oh, last year?
Last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
No, you're fine. Last month.
Okay. Is that person an option?
It was the person that I was dating from last year. No, ma'am.
Last year you were dating. Were y'all just dating or y'all were in a relationship?
We were in a relationship, and I don't do like people who are like physically like aggressive. I don't play those games. So it was just one of those things. And you know how you go on breaks with people, you try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You think they can change, and it just wasn't that. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. I've been up all day, so
I can tell.
Please forgive me. I apologize. So what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Ooh, I'm independent. I've been that way since I was a child. Growing up in Chicago, you know, the lifestyle you got to kind of create for yourself, being independent. And I'm not used to help. So I don't really like when people try to come and direct stuff in my life. And that is something I'm working on. I'm fully well aware of it. Another one is sometimes I'll overthink a situation or overanalyze it. And then I probably talk too much. Those are definitely 3. Yeah.
Oh.
The biggest.
And say it again, honey.
I said those are the biggest ones.
Well, why do you think you're single?
I really haven't put myself out there since I've been in Houston. I've been trying to establish more so of a career for myself, build a life for myself. So I don't really go out to places. You know, they say, oh, well, you got to get out and go. Houston's big. You got to go here and go there. I haven't really did that yet. So I believe that's why.
Okay. And when you moved to Houston, when?
About almost 3 years ago.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I just think I'm a laid back woman. I'm not with the drama. I believe that I'm wifey material. I used to think that when I was younger, but down the line, years later, going through stuff, learning experiences, I believe I'm a wife. I believe I can bring a lot to the table. We can grow together. We can pray together, and we can establish a life. So.
You can establish a life. This is Naomi, Houston, Texas, 24 Pisces, hospital, RN, and no kids.
Yes,
all right, sweetie. How could the guy reach out to you?
Instagram is Indigenous Naomi, but Naomi is spelled Naomi. And my Facebook is Naomi, Nayomi. Last name is Mason, Mason.
Mason. Okay. And there you have it. All right, boo. Well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Thank you so much, Kendra.
How you doing? All right. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Child. Okay, we're gonna keep going. For those in queue, make sure where you're at, where your name is, have your contact info. It makes it easier for the person that's interested to find you. So wherever your name is, have your info. But before I pick the next person, I want to say this. I'm so tired of debating with y'all about simple shit. Now here's the deal. I let y'all come on the show any way you want to come on the show, but you only get one time to make a first impression. In my show, think if you were going for a job interview. You don't got to be dressed down to the nines, but if you up here trying to get a 200K man, then you need to act like you want a 200K job interview. Y'all always want to get pushed back when someone tells you, okay, you can show up and be your best self. Someone said, well, I'm in the house. Okay, well, you in the house. But guess what? When you on my show, you're no longer in the house. Okay? You in the house. But when you push that button and you on this show, you are no longer in your house. You actually in your house and over 100,000 people's houses. Because these videos go viral. They go on 3 different platforms. So I'm tired of we'll be comfortable in your home. Shit. Okay. But also respect the fact that you are being watched by people all around the world. And this is their first time seeing you. And you wouldn't show up to a job interview any old way. So do you? It's your life. You know what I stand by, law of attraction. Go and get what you put out, and that's just what it is. Let's keep going. Ciao. Let's see what this is. Hello?
How you doing?
How you doing? What's your name, baby?
I'm Nick.
Nick, where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Maryland.
Maryland. How old are you, baby?
24.
24. Okay. What you do for a living, Nick?
I'm an electrician. I'm also going to school for accounting.
Electrician. And you also going to school for accounting?
That's correct.
Okay. You have any children?
No.
All right, Nick, Maryland, 24, no kids, electrician, accounting. What's your zodiac sign?
Sag.
Do it again, baby.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. All right, Nick, you seem like a man of few words. So let's see how this goes. What kind
It's
of?
because I know a lot of people was on here for real. I know the wait time was like long for me, so I don't want to be holding other people up, you know.
Oh, that's kind of you. Let's just go though. What kind of woman are you looking for, Nick?
Probably one that's more so outgoing, a family-oriented woman. Somebody who's willing to learn and willing to teach.
Willing to learn, willing to teach. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Bad hygiene, and I would want to say communication. You gotta have good communication, and bad communication that'll just break everything. And somebody who's following God, you know, not following the world.
Following God, but not following the word.
The world.
The world,
Right.
not following the world. Okay, fair enough. All right. Nick, does she have to look a certain way?
I mean, more so, I keep myself in shape, you know. That'd be most of that. I'm into light skin. I'm into, you know, all kinds of flavors. Really, it don't really matter. Just I like natural too. Like I like natural. I don't like a lot of makeup. I like natural. And that's something that most women can't really get. Like the weave is one thing. Like dude said, weave cool, but it's different when you know got your nice curly hair. You looking, keeping yourself up, skin clean. Just like it don't really matter.
Natural is the nice theme. Okay.
Right.
What are your deal breakers? I skipped that question.
Like I said, bad communication. Bad communication. That's key. Smokers. Like if you smoke cigarettes, that's like that's not a good thing. And I'd probably say somebody who don't really love. If you're not good at like loving people for how they come, then yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Okay. Does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
No.
No. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right. Damn, I ain't got those. Let's see.
You seem tall, or maybe it's the angle.
Yeah, no, it's probably just an angle.
Okay.
No, I'm only 5'11".
You're 5'11". Well, that's only 1 inch away from 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Maryland, 24. What's the age range you want to date, Nick?
I'd probably say 22 to 27.
Okay. So this is Nick, Maryland, 24, Sagittarius, no kids, electrician, accounting. When was your last relationship? Oh, you have on music? There's music in the background?
Shit.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Someone said tell you to turn off your elevator music. Turn off the music. Yeah, if there's music, turn it off, please. You did it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Almost 2 years. 2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
The same. Almost 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. Are you on a celibacy journey?
I wouldn't really call it that. It's just not really looking to fool around like that if you're not really that person. So.
If you're not really that person?
Right.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. So what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Nick?
Say for one, probably public speaking. I'm not really good at being a public speaker. I would like to travel more. That's like one thing for me is like getting out and doing a lot. Like I just go to work, go to the gym, and then that's it. Be back in the house. I'm not really a partier, so I possibly say like getting out, partying more. But other than that, I wouldn't really say too much.
Okay. That was just 2 flaws?
It's kind of all that comes to mind right now.
This is a homework assignment for everybody because this literally is the most challenging question that I asked. It really shouldn't be. But everyone watching, take an assessment, and I only asked for 3. Write down 10 flaws that you may have that you think a person that you want to date that you describe would call a flaw. Maybe that's what it is. Start thinking of the person that you want, because what's happening is we about to get to it next. This is for you, Nick, but it's not really for you because this is for every person that comes on my show. There's really a lack of self-reflection on things to improve. And
Right.
when you are not aware of the things that you want to improve, it's hard to get a new result.
Right.
Think about it. You're not getting the results you want because you haven't improved in the area that you might need to improve in. So for your own better, for your own life, not for my life, because all decisions that you make gonna affect you. It's not gonna affect me. Do some self-reflection and being honest. I don't give a damn if you by yourself in a mirror, but y'all don't self-reflect enough, and this is why you're not getting the results that you desire. But I just felt that spirit to say that. But let's keep going. Nick, and that wasn't just solely for you, Nick. That literally was just a PSA for everybody. Why do you think you're single? I mean, no, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm more of a big lover. I'm a provider, basically. I like to. I mostly give more love than I receive, and that's a big thing for me. If you just want to be taken care of and loved, like that'll be one good thing. Plus, I more so am big on helping people. So if we do come in contact, the help is going to be more so like overwhelming how much you can learn from a person like me. So that's basically like just teaching, more of a good teacher.
More of a good teacher. All right, Nick, let's do it. You do have a very peaceful energy to you.
I like to
I
thank.
think that's good. All right, Nick, how can a woman reach out to you, baby?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Grim, as like the Grim Reaper _ Nick _.
Okay, and there you have it. All right, baby. Vibe.
Thank-
Yeah, y'all know I'm tired. So usually when I'm tired, I don't have time for none. So I just be like, say what's on my heart. I'm a journalist by trade. So a journalist is a person who just asks questions. I've been asking questions for 20 years. When I fell into this space of dating and this show, and now with the app coming out, and sitting on just doing this show for 3 years, I'm definitely not the same person that I was when I started the show. You have so many conversations, more data. I think the biggest thing, though, is lack of awareness from both parties. This is not just a woman thing. This is a gender thing. This is men have this issue too. Lack of awareness of what the person you desire may want. And the only way to do that is to have conversations, have real talk conversations. Just ask, like, what do you like? What's important to you? I have so many married women. I have one friend and we had this such great conversation. And a lot of my married friends or just married women I know will never come on my show because it's not to their better judgment. You guys are very judgmental cousins. So we would like to give you real talk information, but why? You're just going to judge people. And they're like, why would I put myself in that position? But one friend in particular, she was telling me that she has sex with her husband at least 5 times a week because that's what his desire is. And sometimes she don't really want it. It's never rape, so let's get that clear. But sometimes she might be tired, but she understands that my husband don't have sex with me, he gonna have sex with somebody else, and that ain't an option. So I'm gonna make sure I'm available to have sex with my husband as much as he wants to have sex. I think we don't talk about that enough. Everybody want a faithful man, you want a loyal man, but do you also want to honor his sexual desire? Like, can we be grown and talk about those type of things? Y'all just be sitting up here saying y'all want 6 figures, the biggest mandingo in the world, and be faithful, but you a boss, so you ain't never gonna really be available. Do you guys ever think about the whole totality? Like, you just write down what you want on a piece of paper. Have you really decided that what it's going to take to have that person for real? And do you want to do all that it's going to take to have that person for real? You might say, you know what, I really don't want to have sex 5 times a week. I might be a girl that want to have sex maybe 1-2 times a week at the most. So maybe I should. I think y'all need to, and you don't got to talk to me, talk in the mirror, talk to yourself. Start really realizing the things that y'all be asking for. Are you willing to honor that commitment yourself? Y'all just want to say, I want this, I want that. Are you going to rise to the occasion? And this is not just to women. This is also to men. Men say, oh, I want this girl. Pretty girls come with, listen, she ain't cheap. And she ain't cheap because she got a lot of options of men coming around. So you say you want this girl that look good and do all maintain top 10 shape. You got the money to keep her? Are you going to create the money to keep her? Y'all just be on my show, just be saying shit. And I let y'all just say shit because that's what I'm going to let y'all do. Just say shit. But I want y'all to get results. I really do want y'all to get results. That's why I even tell y'all outside of my show, your real pool, the people you see when this shit ain't on, that's the real dating pool. People when you walk out, when you go to the job, when you go to the mall, when you go to the grocery store, whoever the hell you're running into, those are your first options. And if you don't like them options, it's up to you to decide how the hell you're going to get yourself into a whole nother dating pool. Only you can figure that out for yourself. But I think some of y'all need to start and sitting down and talking to yourself and asking yourself, how can I show up in a relationship? How much can I commit to a relationship? Do I really want to be all the way committed to a relationship? I know I say I want to be a wife, but do I really want to be a wife? Am I willing to really put my career second to my family? Am I willing to really honor that role of being a wife? Or do I want to be a wife because it sounds good and it sounds nice and it'll be a good Facebook post, I'm married? Men, do you really want to maintain a wife? Do you really want to do the things, show up for her, not just financially, spiritually? Are you going to make sure she's good? Are you going to protect her heart? Are you not going to stress her the fuck out? I think y'all need to start having conversations with yourself. Let's keep going, child. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what's over here.
Hey, I was waiting. I said it too. I said, damn it, Kendra gonna pick me. I've been waiting for a whole year. Hey, I'm on Kendra G, y'all. Hello? I'm on Kendra G. Don't tell me to be quiet. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? About time, yeah.
Hello?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Yes. All right, what's your name, baby? Your name is Unique?
No, it's Regina.
Regina.
Yes, ma'am.
Regina. Where you calling me from?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Yep, Ann Arbor. ANNARBOR.
How old are you, baby?
I'm 54.
54.
Yes, ma'am.
54, Unique. What do you do again for a living, honey?
I do photography. So that's mine. Yeah.
Photography. Do you have any kids?
I have 6
kids. Okay.
I have 4 boys and 2 girls. Two
Okay.
different dads.
You said you're 54?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You look really good.
Thank you.
I
I'll
totally
be
missed
acting
that because
I'm
I'm
about
just writing
25.
down the number.
Hey, I said,
Then when you said, I was like, oh, you look good. Okay, how old are
right.
your kids?
They so I got shit. Let me see. 37, 33,
33.
28, 27, 26, and 21.
37, 33, 28, 27, 26, 21.
Yes. Two
Um,
different dads.
how
My
many?
girls, two. My girls got their dad. My boys got their dad.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
Never married?
Never married.
Why didn't you marry any of the men you had children by?
Lord Jesus, because I don't know. They
Did you
were
never
okay.
want me? Let me
I
ask you,
didn't.
did you ever want to get married?
I never really wanted to get married, but they were both of my kids' dad, both the fathers are excellent. We like best friends, so we are like best friends. Anything I need, they help the whole 9 years. We're still cool. I don't know why I didn't get married.
Well, you just said you didn't want to get married, so
I
that's
really,
not a bad thing. Then.
yeah, I really didn't. It's like,
Okay. Do you want to get married now?
it's an option.
Why is it an option now?
Because my kids are grown. So all of my kids are grown. So this is the thing. When I had my first two are girls, right? So once I left their dad and came to Michigan, I was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So when I came to Michigan, that's when I started dating this other guy, which is my boy's dad. So I definitely didn't want to marry him because I had another father. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't want him to be over my kids as far as like, so this is what I'm saying. So if I marry this guy, right, the second guy, he's going to have more say than my children because they say that the spouse comes before everybody. So my thing was, I don't know if that's far-fetched or whatever, but this was my thinking, and it could be far-fetched to a lot of people. So what I'm saying is, no man is coming before my kids. That's just how that goes, and that's how it's been my whole life. So now that I'm 21, I mean, now my youngest one is 21, I could do it. But when they were like younger, I was like, I'm not. I want my kids to come first. So if I was to die, I wanted to know that my kids would be able to make the choices. Somebody said you can get a living will. Yeah, I very well could, but what you got a spouse there, I don't know how that goes if I was deceased. So that was my main thing, that I didn't get married to my boy's father, which he did propose to me, but I was like, nah, because I don't know how you're going to do it if something happened to me with my girl. So even though their dad would step in. So I guess maybe I was making excuses. A lot of people say that I was scared of commitment. Both dads said I was scared of commitment, but I'm not. I just had my little reasonings, and they might have been kind of wild or far-fetched, but that was just my little thing. So I could get married. I am wife material, because first I said I'm not wife material. Not to suggest that I'm like promiscuous or just out here. It's just that I travel a lot. That's one thing. And then I like my kids and my grandkids to come first. So if I'm with a man and I get married and my grandbaby call me, I'm going. I don't care what the problem is. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how that goes. My parents are dead, both. So they can't come first. So it's like my children and my grandchildren are going to come before any man. That's just how it goes. So if anybody marries me, if I get married, I want the man to know out here, my kids and grandkids still going to come first. So that's just how that's going.
So how would that make you wifey material if you're going to tell your husband he's still not going to be first?
Oh, because I can do everything that a wife can do or would do as far as
so what is wife? Let's dissect this. What does wife material mean to you?
So I'm going to cater whatever he wants me to do, like within reason. I'm not doing nothing crazy, but so I'm going to make sure that the house is taken care of. I'm going to work. So I'm not a type of person that's going to just sit back and take care of a house or be like a housewife. I'm going to work. I'm going to bring to the table as well. And I'm going to help. If he needs help, I'm going to help him. I'm going to cook, whatever he wants me really to do. So this is another thing with me. If he was to fall ill, I got his back. If he came to be incompetent in the sexual area, I'm still going to be with him. I'm not going to run out and be like, oh, he can't do this, can't do that, and I'm just going to leave. I'm going to stick with him. So when I say I do, I mean, damn it, I do. Not like these other people. They say I do when they know they don't, they can't, they won't. You see what I'm saying? When I say I do, it's going to be till death do us part. That's what I'm saying. But if my grandbaby called me, then I'm gonna be like, hold on, because I gotta go do whatever she needs to be done, and then I'll be back with you. You know, that's how it goes. But I can be wifey material. That's just that, because once I get married, it's going to be to death do us apart, and that's how it's going to be. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just jump. Do you have married friends?
Yes.
Do they fall in? Do they? Is their structure the way you kind of designed it?
Theirs or mine?
Well, you're not married. I'm talking about your married friends.
Oh,
Do they
they do
like?
that.
Do you feel like their structure is designed by the way you just described it?
No, absolutely not. No.
And they're married.
They're married.
So maybe that would be an indication that maybe the way you're saying isn't the way.
It could be, but no. What I'm saying is because I'm different. That's how that goes. But all the married friends, they do exactly like the traditional way. Their spouse is going to come before the mother, the children, and anybody else.
Well, that's what I was trying to get at. So,
Yeah.
All the married friends that I know, their family unit trumps everything. Now, this is where it does get challenging when I totally understand what you're saying. Like,
Right.
you have children and you have grandchildren that obviously are very important. They're your bloodline. So I don't think there's a pushback, but it's basically you want to find a man that is going to agree to come second to those people
Exactly.
in your life.
Exactly.
So does that mean he could put you second to his kids too?
Yes, and that's what I want. So I'm looking for a man that's going to put his parents and his children first. Because if I'm with a man and his
So you
his
want
mom,
a man that's gonna put his parents before you?
yes, ma'am. Yes. Oh, definitely.
So you
My
want to
parents is-
remix? You want to remix the roles of marriage?
I don't know if it's remixed, but see, if my parents were still alive, for sure my mother. Oh, nobody's coming. I mean, absolutely nobody. If he gets mad, then he can go. That's how it is. And I would not allow him to put me first if his mother is still alive. It's not gonna happen. If I like a lot of people that's married, I see that they won't even let his mom get in the front if he picks her up. She gotta get in the back. Now I'm steaming. I'm burning up. Like, why would you? I'm lost on that one. If I got a husband and his mom, we pick her up, I'm definitely open the door, get in the back, or he can open the door for her. But I'm definitely getting in the back.
So if you get married to your husband and he picks up his mother, you believe the mother belongs in the front seat?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not putting her in the back.
Okay.
That's just that's how I am, you know. And so that's just how I am. So, and I don't know. I want him, and then if he got an ex-wife or a baby mother, I want them to be cordial, and I don't want a man that's gonna down talk the ex-wife or the baby mother. You know, the ex. I don't like that. That doesn't appease me. You can't come to me like, oh yeah, she did that, and she did that. That's gonna turn me totally off. For the simple fact that if you doing this, first of all, you chose to have a kid with her. So she, at some point, she must have been good enough because you chose to have a kid with her. So don't come to me talking about, oh, she was this and she was that and dogging her out, because I'm female liberated. I'm gonna stick with females. So don't come to me with yeah.
So in an argument, your husband, you will take the side of somebody else over your husband's side.
What you mean?
You said you're female liberated. So if your husband came to you and he was talking about a different woman, you are saying you would side with the woman before you side with your husband?
Yeah, if it's within reason. I mean, if she did something like outlandish, then I obviously can't take her side. But if he comes say, oh yeah, that B did this and that B did that, and she ain't shit, you know, all of that, no, that's not gonna make me that doesn't appease me. Because I don't want you to talk about her to me. Now he can talk about her to anybody else, but don't come to me and bash her. Because at some point you liked her, loved her, or whatever to be with her. So don't come to me and say all these bad things. Because it's a lot of females, what I'm trying to say is a lot of females love when men talk about their kid's mother or their ex. It makes them feel like, oh yeah, he really don't like her. So they feed into that. That's not how you get me. Because if you talk about her, damn it, if we don't make it, you're gonna talk about me. That's just how I feel. That's what it does. You know what I'm saying? So he can have his ill feelings if he wants to. Just don't bring them to my attention, because it's not gonna get you nothing but probably cussed out.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go. I do want to say this one thing. I do believe you can make your own individual marriage. Not every marriage is the same. So that is true.
Right.
So
Right.
your request is to find a man that will be in agreement to come second to your children and your grandchildren and women, unless he's really has a strong argument of being first. But I will also say this. I was having this conversation recently. Sometimes people, well, we all know everybody's not going to get married, and we know the statistics. I'm not going to be up here. I don't like to share statistics because it's pointless. Your life is statistics. Like
Right.
your surrounding is statistics. You can look around your group of friends, people you know, and know the statistics. So I don't have to share statistics. But I will say, you know, men who are getting married or women who are getting married, most of them that I know, their family trumps everything. And they have created that environment, and it's kind of like an understood thing. But again, not every marriage is the same.
Right.
And then some people, I'm gonna just use, y'all not only use celebrities because that's just, if I say the name, we'll know. Nick Cannon probably will never get married again because right now he's quote unquote husband to a lot of women. And when I mean husband to a lot of women, not only does he have multiple women with children, he's also supplying their lives. Like he's paying their bills, he's paying their rent. You know, if one woman does have something, he is going to show up for her. So he's not able to be married to one woman when he has probably 6 women he's playing husband to a certain degree. Not necessarily it's bad if you think it's bad. It's not what you want to sign up for. Only thing I appreciate with, not only thing, but what I appreciate with Nick Cannon is very, very honest, very transparent, and you sign up for it. He doesn't manipulate you in that way. But let's move forward because let's keep going. All right, Unique. So this is Unique. She's a photographer in Michigan, 6 kids, 54. What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius. December 21st.
December 21st. All right. What kind of man you looking for? I don't think we got there.
So, okay, nope, we didn't. So I'm looking for a man with integrity, first of all. So I want a man with integrity, self-love, self-respect. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Okay, we say at times.
I know. That irritates me when I hear people say So I want him to be family oriented, you know, and especially with the mother, you know, his mom, his kid's mother, if he has kids. I want him, I just like, because a man that has a relationship with his mother and with his ex-wife or his kid's mother, that shows a lot. You know, when they have a relationship with them, it tells me a lot. So that's like where the integrity thing comes in, self-respect, the self-love. And let me see what else I want. Dang, that's pretty much it as far as what I want. But I got a lot of don't want, so that's probably why I'm single.
Well, let's get to it, girl.
The deal breaker song, that's probably why I'm single. Shit.
What's the deal breaker list?
Okay, so I don't want a man that's insecure, that if I go somewhere and I don't get back on at the time that I'm supposed to, I don't want to hear where you been and this and that or accusing me. I don't like that because I will leave quick. I don't want a man to call me a B. Man call me a B, I'm gone 2.2 seconds.
Absolutely. That's very understood.
Yeah. No, I don't want any what is it?
Can you turn your TV off in the background? Is that possible?
Can y'all turn hello? Can y'all turn that down some? Y'all wait till Kendra G pick me and then turn that shit up. Turn it top. I need it down. Like silent down. Yep, that's fine. Thank you, honey buns. I appreciate you. Yep. And so I want, where was I at? Okay. That was it. Just he has to have great integrity, self-respect, self-love. Because if you love yourself, respect yourself first, then you'll be able to do it to the next person. Yeah.
Okay, that was your deal breaker list, right?
Nope. My deal breaker. Oh, Lord. We on my deal breaker.
Yes.
Sorry, I got interrupted. So the deal breaker is the domestic, don't touch me because I don't know how that's going to end. But so no, don't touch me. Don't call me out my name. I don't want tattoos, Lord. No smokers. No piercings. No hair. I like bald head, man. I don't want no dreads, no braid. It looks good, but it's just not good for me. Let me see. No piercing. I said smoking. That's he can drink, but not excessively. That's fine. But no smoking, nothing. No cigarettes, no blunts. Maybe a cigar every now and then. We might go to a cigar bar, just maybe. And that's pretty much it. Don't be laughing, Kendra. Damn it. Now you see why I'm single. Shit, everybody got tattoos. Everybody got damn hair. Listen, I'll be by myself for the rest of my life. No, I ain't.
Words are powerful, so don't. I mean, I
know that's
believe
right.
you could don't curse yourself. But let's
Right.
keep going.
I won't.
Does he have to look a certain way?
Just maybe bald head for sure, or low cut. Nah, he don't have to be too tall. I'm 5'6", so 5'6" or better.
What was your hair requirements that he can't have hair?
Or it could be low. I just don't like the dreads, the afros. I don't like hair.
You don't like hair. Okay.
Not men with hair.
What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
50 or better, as long as he can pay his car note and his rent. I can help if he falls short, but yeah.
Let's do the Kendra Cam unique.
Oh Lord. Okay, let's see. Whew.
All right, we see you, mama. We can, ooh, turn around. Look at that booty. Unique, what was your last relationship?
Well, it's been a long time. But let me tell you, I have a friend since 2009. And he's like, I just call him my lay and play buddy. So that's the person
You call him your what?
My lay and play buddy.
Lay and play buddy? What does that
Since
mean?
2009, it's lay and play.
Oh, y'all just have sex, but y'all not in a relationship.
Yes.
Are you fine with it?
He's fine with it.
Are you fine with it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I travel a lot, so I don't want nobody up close and personal. You know, it might change, but he's in Texas. So, yeah. So
how often do you guys see each other?
Either he comes to Michigan. Most of the times I go to wherever he's at in Texas. He's in the military. He's retired now. However, I always go since 2009, at least 4 times out of a year. I'd fly to wherever he's at. So right now he's in Texas. You see him
4 times out the year.
Yes.
But I mean, if that works for you, then that works for you. So you're fine.
Yeah, it's been working so far. And I thought I thought he would have moved on by now, got married, but I guess.
You think you're the only woman?
No, hell no. Kendra.
Then why would he get married? Why would he get married and be only with one woman when he could be with multiple?
Because at some point, most men, they get tired and No, you don't think so?
I mean, I don't know about most. Now, I think, first of all, not this guy's case. Like,
he's 65. Yeah, he better try to
not everybody gets married. Not everybody settles down. Oh, if he's 65, this is who he is.
Yeah, at this point. But I was like, I was just helping him. I told him it was just, because he always was like, well, you don't want a monogamous relationship. And I said, yeah, I know that. I told you that in 2009. So here it is 2023. So it still stands. I don't think he's cool. He's cool. He's cool. So.
Okay, but he's not somebody you want to be in a relationship with. So I guess my question to you is, do you now want a monogamous relationship?
I do.
Since when you've wanted that?
Probably like 5 years ago.
Okay, for the last 5 years you decided
about the 5, yeah. I definitely would love to have a monogamous relationship, somebody up close and personal, and like in the home or something of that nature. Yeah. Okay. Instead of the long distance relationship. It's been working just because I make it work.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, sweetheart?
Being nonchalant. That's because a lot of people say I'm insensitive, but I'm not. And I have to work on, because I will leave in 2.2 seconds. So if I feel like it's getting like either hostile, or if I feel like I'm a bug to you, which I don't really bug nobody, but if I feel like I'm unwanted, I will go. So if you give me the indication that, I will go. And that's where a lot of men, I'm not gonna say a lot, but at least 2 other men was like, yeah. And so when I go, they're like, what? One called me a B, and I've known him. I have known him for a long time. So 2007, something happened, and he called me a B, and I was gone. So he's like, as long as I've been knowing you, I call you a B, and that's what happens. And I'm like, yeah, because I told you that's what I'm like.
Well, that's justifiable.
Yeah. So that's, a lot of people say I'm insensitive. So I need, my flaws is my mouth, because I have no filter, and then being so nonchalant, and then I need patience. I need to work on the patience, because I will leave, and they be like, good grief, like I just go and act like you never even existed. And so that's how I am.
Okay. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you? We started
No,
off
not a woman. Hello, come on, Kendra, don't do me that. But,
oh, I apologize. You are correct. I'm tired. So
listen, you're gonna have women out here trying to in my DM inbox.
Men only, men only. What's the age range you want to date, sweetheart?
So I'm gonna do 58 to like 68.
58 to 68?
Yes.
58 to 68. Does he have to be in, where are you, Michigan?
No, ma'am. I don't want anybody from Michigan. That's a hell to the north. Not Nan. Don't. Are
you going to relocate?
I can relocate that. I can do that. I don't want nobody in Michigan. They horrible.
Okay, no man in Michigan.
Yeah, they're gonna be like Deshaun, 29, and Deshaun didn't get because you see how he did all that cussing. That was I was trying to get on there so bad. The Deshaun from Detroit talking about he.
I know you're talking about. People cuss everywhere though.
But what I'm saying, he was not supposed to cuss you out like that as a man.
Okay, girl, it's okay. Let me tell you something. I first of all, y'all always do know I put that out in the world. It's like, you know of that video because I put that video out.
Yeah.
And I did it for several reasons, because I wanted y'all to know I could get it too, and I'm okay with getting it too. I'm very secure who I am. So
yeah.
I mean, it is, you can have a thought about me, but no one's thought of me becomes my thought of me. But I really put it out there because I wanted y'all to know that. And then secondly, I mean, it was really the biggest blessing. It is the most talked about video ever on my show. So,
but it was embarrassing. It's like, dang.
It wasn't embarrassing to me. I wasn't.
I mean, it's just embarrassing for me to watch. This is a black man doing all of this. It was uncalled for, but it is what it is. I got over it. I'm sure you got over
girl,
it.
This is life.
I was mad. I was trying. Look, I was trying to go to Detroit and find him. I was going.
Well, I appreciate that, boo, but it's not necessary.
Right. I'm just joking.
But not to go off tangent. Yes, he was from Detroit, but that's not all of Detroit. So I'm just saying, men talk crazy everywhere. All right.
They do.
This is the last question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I am really loving. I am. Just even though I do go off sometimes, and I'm real fun to be with. Real fun. I'm independent, very independent, and this is the thing. I can help. So he would know that I don't ask for much. I don't ask for nothing really. I do my own thing. If we were to break down, we're not calling AAA. I'm gonna get out there and help him change it. We're gonna change that tire. We're not waiting for AAA, especially if they say it's 2 hours. So a guy would be lucky to me. I mean, a guy would be lucky to be with me because I got his back. I'm not gonna leave him high and dry. I'm not high maintenance. I do my own hair. I don't give a damn about my nails. The whole 9 yards. I don't do all of that. I do my own hair. I don't do the little makeup. I don't do none of that. And I don't wear. He would appreciate me because I'm not asking him for a whole lot. Now, if he do it, it's a plus to me. It's not something that I need. You understand what I'm saying? Or that I just in dire need or want. So he would be lucky to be with me because he's going to save some money coming from the other woman. Damn it.
Let's go, Unique. How can a guy reach out to you, boo? You
Facebook.
definitely are unique. Now, your name is perfect.
So
How
unique
can a girl reach
photos.
out to you?
It's fun. It's unique photos on Facebook, and I have I have Instagram, but I don't know how to work. Listen, I have Instagram and Snapchat, and I only made those accounts so I could try to get to you, especially the Instagram. I didn't even know. I don't even know how to work that, but I do have Instagram. But I just got on there to be on the
So how
all
can a man
platforms.
reach out to you, Unique?
Unique photos on Facebook.
Okay, there you have it. Unique
Yep,
photos
that's
on
it.
Facebook.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
All right, bye, Unique girl. Bye,
All
bye,
right, thank
bye,
you,
bye.
Buns.
Bye, baby. Ooh, child, I am tired, but I know I got people that's been waiting. I spent a lot of time with her. Hello?
Hi. Oh my God. Hi.
I know you here earlier and we couldn't hear you.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, you got better light, baby? It's like, can you get the light in
Uh,
your face?
is that better?
Okay, this is yes, a little better. What's your name, honey?
Mary,
Mary, where you calling me from?
Orlando, Florida,
Orlando, how old are you?
35.
35. What do you do for a living?
I'm a massage therapist and Reiki practitioner.
Can you move the camera over a little bit more, the opposite direction?
Like here.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. What's your job, honey?
I'm a Reiki practitioner and massage therapist.
You're a Reiki practitioner?
hmm
What's
Like
that?
spiritual healing.
Oh,
Like,
spiritual. Okay.
yeah,
And then what else?
massage therapist,
Massage therapist. What's your zodiac sign, honey?
Aries,
Aries. You have any kids?
a 7-year-old girl.
7-year-old girl. And let's do it. You're coming from Orlando. So Mary Orlando, 35, Aries. Can I call you a spiritual analyst, did you say?
Like, you could say spiritual guru almost. Like, I don't
Spiritual
know.
guru. Okay. A massage therapist and a 7-year-old
Yeah.
daughter. What, are you looking for a man, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes. I yeah, I've been married twice. Um in my 20s actually. And I don't know, I used to be an entertainer, so I met most of them as a dancer and
What kind of entertainer were you?
like a stripper.
Okay.
Yeah. So um
When did
I
you
don't know.
become a spiritual guru?
I've always been kind of like into that. Like 2010, I started in the spa industry, and it just kind of elevated into something else. But I became a Reiki practitioner maybe like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm looking for a
Uh,
spiritual man, if that makes sense.
okay, you want a spiritual man.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before we go to your deal breakers?
Uh, I'm looking for. I'm like seriously looking for a handyman. Like that is like my number one go-to. So like if a guy like I don't know, that is a deal breaker. Not being a handyman. I need somebody with a skilled trade.
Okay, somebody with a skilled trade. Okay. So deal breaker, you have to be a handyman. If he's not a handyman, does he have to look a certain way?
Height doesn't matter to me. Age doesn't really matter either, but I'm
Your
into
audio
all
is.
ethnic.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Your audio is not the best. I wanted to come back to
Okay.
you, but is there a way to fix your audio? Are we on Bluetooth or something?
Uh, is this better? Am
Let's
I
see if
too
this.
far away from my mic?
It's just
Is that work?
staticky. It's just staticky.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh,
We gotta let's just try to move fast. Okay. So does the guy
okay.
have to look a certain way, and what about money?
I don't care about height and I don't care about the money at this time in my life. I just want someone who has a skilled trade, that the potential to make money.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, that. Okay. Okay.
You look good.
Thank you.
So you don't dance anymore.
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
used to model professionally, but that's not the type of lifestyle I want to live. I'm more going towards the spiritual aspect of things.
Okay.
So yeah.
When was your last relationship, Mary?
2.5 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It was my daughter's father like a week ago.
What in the
Like,
world?
Yeah.
Why don't y'all just be together?
He's 65. He's too old. And I'm looking for someone that is younger and has more life in him.
Girl, you know that's a red flag for any man watching, knowing that you still sleep with your child's daddy.
I know, but like, I don't. It's been 2.5 years I've been in a relationship. So what else am I gonna do? I don't believe in playing with myself. So I'm too old for that.
So up until last week, you hadn't had sex in 2.5 years?
No, I couldn't wait that long. So I mean, I've
Wait,
been
so I'm asking
celibate.
you a question. Up from last week, the last time you had sex prior to that was 2.5 years ago?
No, on
You
and
had,
off,
huh?
on and off.
Oh, okay, okay. So you said you've been
Yeah,
away, you made it seem like you said it's been 2.5 years. So it wasn't 2.5 years.
it was 2.5 years since I've had a relationship. My last serious boyfriend, but
Right,
I've
no, but
had
in this
sex.
meantime, so do you have sex
I've
with
been.
your child's father often?
It's only recent, mainly recent.
Well, okay, what do you want again? You want a spiritual man? Do you want, maybe you don't. Do you want a committed relationship or that's not important to you?
I'm looking for a serious relationship, more like a life partner at this point. I don't want to do marriage too much, but just a long committed relationship. A business partner, a best friend, spiritual partner, but marriage, I've
What
tried it
kind of
already
spiritual
twice.
guru? What kind of spiritual guru are
Like,
you?
like, like, listen, I'm trying to get into Tantra, so that's more of a sexual healing of the
Oh.
spiritual aspect. So if I could find a partner who's willing to go to Bali and learn Tantra with me, I'm all for it.
In the meantime, what kind of spiritual guru are you?
A Reiki healer. So, like balancing out a person's chakras, clearing out the auric field, stuff like that.
As a spiritual guru,
Channeling.
do you think you're living in the way to attract the kind of man that you could be in a committed relationship with?
Yes, I think I am. My life is peaceful. I don't have any trouble. I don't have any baggage and drama. My life is almost too peaceful that it's boring.
Yes, but you also still have sex with your child's father who's never going away. And your child's
Yeah.
only 7. So you have to
Now,
separate.
when I was in a relationship, I wasn't doing anything with him. But I'm like, there's no one in my life right now. I'm not even really. I've tried to date and nothing really sticks. I'm like, I might as well.
I understand. Listen, I understand your reasoning. I'm just saying, I mean, again, I don't know the kind of guy though. Like, I think you're
Yeah.
attractive, right? So I don't
Thank
think you'll
you.
ever have a man problem. I think men will always be attracted to you. It just depends, are they going to settle down and be a life partner with you? And do you want a monogamous relationship or is it a free spirit relationship?
No, monogamous.
Do you want a monogamous relationship? That's the goal.
Yeah.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on, you think, Mary?
I'm impulsive, impatient. I have a temper sometimes, a little sassy with my words. Um, I could be harsh with my words and um, what is it? Analytical. Um, like I need to move slower. I move fast with a lot of things that I do.
Just to ask, I want to be clear. Your child's father, was he once your husband too?
No,
Oh, you didn't marry him. You married 2
we
other men.
planned. Yeah, we planned to have a baby together, and that was it. He's a really good dad.
Okay, okay, fair enough. All right. Why would a guy be likely to be with you, Mary?
Well, I'm the full package. I'm intellectual, spiritual, sexual. Like I can stimulate every aspect of a guy. Um, I have humor. Uh, I stay in shape. I'm healthy. I'm holistic in every way. Like I try to balance and hit every point.
Okay. Let's see how this works, Mary Child. What's the age range you want to date? You're 35.
Um, I would say 24 to 55.
24 to 55. All right. Mary Orlando, 35, Aries, spiritual guru, massage therapist, 7-year-old. Do you want more kids?
No,
No. Okay. You
no,
don't want marriage, just want a life partner.
yes.
Okay. Use the spirits to help you guide you in that way.
They're not helping me.
Well.
I've
Well.
tried everything. I've tried candle magic, whatever you can think of. It's not working.
You got listen. I'm no spiritual guru, but I might say you might be blocking your own blessing.
You think so? With like interacting with my daughter's father?
Do I think so? Girl,
But
you just had sex with a 65-year-old man you plan to have a baby with last week, and now you on my show talking about you want to find someone that's going to be in a committed relationship with you that ain't going to care that you had sex with a 65-year-old man last week and your child's 7. That means he's in your life for another 12 years, bare minimum, if not for life. And he's probably giving you money because I'm thinking if he's 65, he probably got some cash. I'm not sure if he gives you money every now and then. And you wondering why you ain't attract the man that you want to attract?
but he's not around other guys.
And the spirits thing, maybe the spirits is communicating, using me right now to communicate to you what the hell they've been trying to tell you via candles. If you've been trying to light candles, but they said, well, we're gonna touch Kendra's spirit so she could convey to you so you can understand.
Kendra, you're fucking. I don't know. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like it's better safe with him, someone I know, than just sleeping around with all these guys out here for 2.5 years.
Fine.
What else?
Yeah, listen. And
Yeah.
like I said in the beginning, I understand, but the type of guy that will wipe you up, again, you beautiful. So you're gonna have a guy that's gonna have sex with you. We're not talking about that. Sex and taking you serious and committing to you are two different things. So will men have sex with you? Absolutely, you're gorgeous. Are they gonna bypass the type of guy that wants to be in a committed relationship? That is a huge red flag. And not even just that, but you have some self-healing to do if you want that type of energy. I think you want to make excuses for the physical aspect, and that's fine if you're physical. In the physical mindset, I totally get it. You don't want to be physical with a lot of men. This is your child's father. You had a baby together. So in my mental, I understand. But a man that wants to settle down and build something with a woman, that's a huge red flag for that type of guy. Now, a man that just wants to play with you and have sex with you and hang out with you and have a good time here and there, this seems like a dream come true.
I'm kind of like waiting to see how serious the next guy is. I can't get past typically a phone conversation with a guy.
How about you become serious about you? Stop worrying about a man. Like, that's the problem. Men are treating you the way you treat yourself. How about you become serious about you, and then men will have no choice to be serious about you because then you will be turned off. So as soon as you take yourself serious and start making some serious changes, you will then attract a man that's going to be serious about you. You're not serious about you right now.
You think that I need to just, that the energy that I'm connecting myself with my daughter's father is kind of like getting in the way of me attracting the right flow of the proper guy to me?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, you having sex with a 65-year-old man that you plan to have a baby with, no judgment. That was the plan. But there's consequences to that. I think we don't talk enough about consequences for the actions that we create, right? So you wanted to have a child. You said he's a good father. And so in that accord, you made the right decision for that decision. But there's consequences to that decision when it comes to your dating pool now. And you have to be aware of that and acknowledge that.
I see that perspective. It makes sense. It sounds like something my sister would say. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense because
I think that's the overall theme, though. Consequences. People do not think enough about. You can do things, and I even understand why you do things because it made sense, and I get for your life that made sense. But there's still a consequence you have to deal with because of those decisions. And I just think more so than anything is one thing to have a child, but you still are physically active with your child. And this is a man that does not go away. And I don't know, this is an assumption. You tell me if I'm wrong. Does he help you out with bills? My thought is 65, he helped you out with bills.
not like I want him to. I wouldn't say he's just giving me, not like that. not like that. I
What
see.
bills do he pay?
I mean, nah, none. I mean, he's
None.
about to
Okay.
go back on child support. But I
So
took
you're
him
just
off of that.
attracted to a 65-year-old man.
Well, my first husband was a 65-year-old man. I've always been into older men.
Why?
But I'm
Why
trying to
do
be,
you like older men?
because they're more manly and they have they come from a generation where men were taught to be men. Like all know how to do handyman skills. They all know how to use a hammer. They know how to treat a woman properly. Like I get treated better by my daughter's father than
Then
guys
why
that try to
can't you
take me out
just
on it.
then I think he's the
He's
best fit
not the
for you.
one. He's
Why is he
very
not the
toxic
one?
in ways. He's not the one.
Then
That's
why are you
like
sleeping with a toxic man?
because it's convenient.
You can make.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm not the type of person that's gonna play with toys and stuff. I feel like that's for
okay,
children. I
that's
was a
fine. But this
virgin
goes back to the
for so
consequences of
long.
the actions that I'm saying. Like this
Yeah.
goes back to that you have to own up to the consequences to your actions. So you're sitting up here and you're telling me that this man's a good father. He's a handyman. Like you said some really good attributes, and then you said he's toxic. So then that's why I said don't worry about a man becoming serious about you. You have to become serious about you. So you can't say all these negative things, but then make sense of, well, this is why I still have sex with him. Like
Okay,
two
he's
things can't
not
be
a
true.
handyman though. I had the one I was married to was. Those two
Girl, Mary,
were.
I can't help you. Go let a
Yeah.
Kendra on stage and talk to the people. I done gave the message. You're gonna receive it or you're not gonna receive it. It's your life. You gotta live
Yeah.
it after we get off this live. So whatever decision you make is gonna affect you. It's not gonna affect me. I don't know anything, but I do think I said some things that could help you if you want to receive it. But if not, the man that you want, how can he reach out to you, child?
Can I give my email on there down
Sure.
below?
Give
It's
it to him, Mary. Give it to him. Give me your email, Mary.
mary.j@aol.com.
Mary J. There you go. There you have it. There
Thank
you have
you,
it.
Kendra. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You're welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Oh, child. Tired. Tired Kendra is similar to Tipsy Kendra because she don't got time for none. She's tired. I'm sorry for those that are in queue, but I cannot. We went for an hour and 37 minutes, child. I will see y'all on Wednesday. Matter of fact, before we go, I know that was let me just, Mary, I love you, boo. I love you, boo. I love you. I love you, Mary. I appreciate you being on the show, but I don't know what kind of spiritual guru you are. I just want to make sure it don't come into my surface. Something that did come out of that conversation that I think we could all walk away with, though, is consequences. There's always consequences for our actions that we make. You just got to be woman up and man up to accept that. Accept that, okay, I made a decision. This is a decision I made. Now, this decision can't affect other decisions. I love y'all. I'll see y'all Wednesday night. Good night, everyone. Good night.